Well, hello there, everyone. We are hello there, everyone. We are coming to you live for the solar eclipse today. I'm in the process of getting all the rest of the gear set up. We have some. We're also in a remote level of darkness so that we can see the meteor shower tonight. Unfortunately, that puts us in not the best Wi-Fi kind of zone. So, bear with us for a couple of minutes while we get all this going. Hopefully, we will get some views of the sun. I've got a couple of telescopes set up, and I'll show you those in just a second. But right now, we're just going to sit back for a little bit, and I'm going to get all this gear going. It'll take a little bit of time, I'm sure, for us to make this work, but let's see. Okay, let me just get this sized properly. There we go. Now hopefully you can hear me and it's not too noisy. I'll check the chat in a minute. I just want to make sure that I get all the rest of this stuff put in. I'll get my other camera here. There we go. All right, so we got a couple of different cameras. I wanted this one so I could show you what's going on here. Up on the roof of my car, or on the hood of my car, is my Sea Star. And it's got the solar filter on it, and that's the image that we're seeing now. I'm mirroring the Sea Star to the computer so that I can pop it in here. Now I believe right at the very top left we have the beginning of the eclipse. I've also got a second scope mounted on a window mount here, like the old, if you remember when A&W drive-thrus were, or drive-ins were a thing, you could go and they'd hook the tray onto your window. Well, I got that for my telescope. I'm going to try and get this one going as well, but the Sea Star is working pretty well, so I'm going to use that for now. And we're just going to put this camera there, just so we have a nice view. That lake in the background is what we'll be watching the Perseid meteor shower on. So should be pretty nice. And yes, we definitely have the beginnings of an eclipse going on. You can just see the top left part of the sun has a little bite taken out of it. Now I'm trying to get my sea star to actually center properly. And we'll just drag it around a bit like this, that's fine. There we go. Let's see if we can zoom it in a bit. Nope, not very well. Let's go back. So the sea star has a little camera that lets us find the sun automatically, and then once it does that, it'll center it. Is the sun in the frame? Yes. And we'll just get rid of that view, and we'll bring this window up. As you see, we are getting a few clouds right now. Hopefully this is working again. Gotta say, it's a lot more complicated doing this here than it is to do it from the home studio. Looks like, let's see, my chat isn't working. For whatever reason. However, we still have an eclipse. And you can see it up at the top there. Now the eclipse sort of starts over North America, and then it heads all the way to across the Atlantic to Europe. And so we're getting the very beginning part of the eclipse here. If you're farther north, we're transmitting here in Whiteshell Provincial Park, actually. And if you're farther north, you'll get more coverage by the sun. But if you're farther south, you'll get less. Here in this area, we're only expecting about 12 or 13% coverage, which is not a huge major eclipse. Of course, we've also got some sun coverage, it looks like, or cloud coverage. But I just ran into a guy who's a meteorologist who informed me that, in fact, the weather for tonight is supposed to be very clear. And of the two events, let's face it, I mean, a partial solar eclipse versus a great meteor shower, I'm going to say that the meteor shower is the one to go with. So I think that'll be our best bet. However, still kind of cool to watch the eclipse. See, there's the eclipse. Little eclipse. Really not, oops. I don't know what happened there.
Solar eclipse. Yeah. Yeah. It's only like 11% though, so not very much, but yeah.
So of course the other great thing is there's people around to show the eclipse to. Probably saw my kiddo sticker head in the window there, and a random passerby with two nice puppies was just here. Puppies. Let's get this guy back in place. There we go. So the great thing about these smart telescopes, the C-Star, is that it does all sorts of things for you. The problem is, it does all sorts of things for you, and sometimes you just want it to do what you tell it to. You know what I mean? You can probably see the C-Star all twisting and turning around there in the top right. It's because it's looking through clouds, it can't just zero in on the sun. And while finding the sun manually is not a problem, I'm having connectivity. I'm getting the video from the C-Star, but it doesn't look like I can easily send the commands to it to move it around, which is really annoying. Or rather, I am moving it around, but it's not updating the view. Well, we'll let it go back and do its thing. Now, because of the Wi-Fi issues out here, rather than providing a mirrored stream of some of the views from Europe, I'm just going to put them. Well, I can't put them into the chat either. I'm going to just tell you where to go. There's a great science communicator, Natalie Ouellette, who goes by the name Astro Panda. And if you look at Astro Panda on YouTube, she's in Spain right now. And she is going to be streaming starting, she's probably started now. And she's watching the partial eclipse. I guess she'll start probably at 12 o'clock our time, I think is what it was. Regardless, she'll be a great place to watch. And rather than getting the view through my middle of nowhere internet, you will get whatever internet you already have. So yeah, definitely just check her out, Astro Panda, on YouTube, and Natalie will be broadcasting from Spain and give you that great view of the total eclipse. Yeah, the connectivity here goes in and out minute by minute, which is a little frustrating, as you might imagine. And of course we've got some clouds that have rolled over here. It is what it is. So I can't even use the shadow mode to sort of zero in on the eclipse. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have to end our stream basically because we're getting clouded over. I will put in the comments a link to Natalie's presentation, and that way you'll be able to see everything that's going on there. So yeah, thanks for joining us here. As I said, it does look like we're going to have good weather for the Perseid meteor shower tonight. You can check that out, and we will be back with you if it clears up here. Otherwise, visit Astro Panda on YouTube and check out Natalie's stream.